Having vulnerable conversations about our lived experience can be tough for a lot of us, but for 11-year-old Amari and his dad, Chris, it's a challenge worth facing.
In celebration of Black History Month, King 5 asked Chris and Amari to reflect together.
So, Dad, when you were my age, 11, 12, right?
Right.
In the olden days.
Stop, come on. Hey, you gotta relax. You gotta relax, bro.
In your days, okay?
Yeah.
You're old enough to say back in my day now.
So, bro, talk to me, man, a little bit about describe some of your dreams or aspirations. What's your pie in the sky out here right now?
Pie in the sky? I'm still young, like I'm 11, okay? 11, turning 12 this year.
But if you could rub your magic lamp and do whatever you want with it, what does that look like?
Definitely go to college, like get more education. As you always said to me, knowledge is power. You thrive on knowledge, right? So that's why I think education is definitely important. And then after that, I want to start my own business and become successful in it.
Okay, that's a good thing. That's a good place to be, as opposed to unsuccessful. I hear you.
Back in your day, what made you proud to be Black?
That's what made me proud to be Black. I think really what it was, to be honest, was all the stories from before me. Black people in general overcoming just tremendous amounts of just pain and struggle.
Adversity?
And adversity, that's a perfect word I was looking for. We could also see that there was so much hope and potential for us as a people because we did have this burgeoning youth culture going on with hip hop. We had artists that were changing the landscape of the entire world in some respects.
What artists?
Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson was a huge artist. Prince was out there at the time period. And obviously, rap music took over. So, you had Run DMC and people like that. But it was the people behind the scenes, too, that were changing the game. So they were changing our idea, even when I was your age, about what we could do. We had the three Mikes, I like to say sometimes. Like we had Michael Jackson, Michael Jordan, Mike Tyson. We had so many different examples of us exceeding and excelling beyond what people believe we could do. Well, bro, so you tell me what makes you proud to be Black?
What makes me proud to be Black is the people around me, my community, who I'm surrounded by. Ever since we've been to the George Floyd march, I have to say I've been proud to be Black. Not only that, but Black people have done amazing things.
Is there something that you value about the experience of being Black? Is it the strength, resilience, and things like that?
The resilience of Black people.
Yeah. Okay.
We have came a long way from being enslaved, then after that racism, and we held up with it. We've stuck with it. We've done all these things. It's like hard not to be proud of being Black.
My hope for your generation, and just real simply, is that you guys are able to take what we're, basically take the baton and carry it a lot faster, a lot further than we're carrying it right now. I think there are so many things that are beginning to open up for us as a people in our culture. You guys have a voice, and that voice is worldwide. When I was coming up, it wasn't necessary. It wasn't a given that when a person, especially a Black person or a young person, had something to say, that people would listen or be ready to listen. Right now, I do think that people are ready to listen to young people, and I think that your voice has a lot more value sometimes than you even think it does.
To me, you were the most resilient of them all. To having kids when you were like 20 years old, to raising me, I know that's a challenge, It's really admirable to see this person sitting right in front of me, just guiding me through, my entire life.
One of the main things is you're a super family-oriented guy, even at this day. You understand the value of family. You understand the value of the ecosystem that it takes to create greatness already. It's important to have your toolkit. And I think right now you have several tools that you can work with, and I'm just excited to see where that goes. So I love it, man.
Love you too.
You put the bass in your voice, you offer the bass.
Yeah.
That's your bass.